Hello, myself Srikanth, and I'm going to discuss about database migration on-premises to AWS RDS. This is the most interesting topic I have ever come across. So, coming into the topic, Information Technology Department is accountable and responsible for delivering the low-cost storage and network facilities and reliable computing to its users. Little and small organizations suffer from the high investment in IT infrastructure and facilities. Alternatively, the companies require IT solutions that could reduce their TCO in procuring and maintaining IT hardware and software to the avail maximum benefits of IT services. Cloud computing becomes an appropriate and natural choice because cloud computing delivers highly scalable infrastructure with minimal setup cost and maintenance cost. Comes along with the features like grid computing, server consolidation and visualization, faster storage, etc. So, with the benefit of pay-per-use model of cloud computing, it provides on-demand IT-related services anytime, anywhere, using infrastructure as service, platform as service, and software as service over the internet. So, coming to the overview of the topic, a fundamental change in the concepts and experimental practices have been brought due to the adoption or migration to the cloud computing in both technology and database space. Provisioning of database as a service has been raised with the demand and more usage of cloud computing. The changes happening in data storage requirements from different customers and businesses. The phenomenal growth in digital data and high bandwidth internet connectivity with cloud computing enhanced the emergence of cloud database. So, in order to support the different types of users and on their requirement, data management in the cloud is offered as database as service and data as a service, etc. The offerings vary from one to another based on how data is stored and managed. Cloud storage benefits users to store objects, formats, and documents in a virtual storage. The customer data has been stored in a remote system available and connected via the internet in database as service. Database as service provides the comprehensive data functionality which allows users to store and access the database at remote place anytime anywhere. The well-known cloud databases are Amazon RDS, Microsoft SQL, Azure Database and Cloud Big Data. So coming to the real issues and the problem statement that we go across. So coming to the real issues, on-premises database issues and constraints. Currently, the databases are hosted on virtual services in on-premises, which incurs a lot of running cost on infrastructures like licensing, EOL, software, hardware upgrade, etc. Frequent performance issues encountered due to high CPU, memory, input-output latency, blocker process, long-running queries, and deadlocks. Next, coming to the another issue, the issue on storage capacity due to data growth and lot of time spent on capacity planning. So this is one of the most real issue, which today's world is facing. So coming to the next issue, when the hardware reaches the end of life, huge capital cost is required to buy a new server. So the effort required to manage the hardware operating systems are as high as these are hosted on premises. So these are the real issues that the present databases are facing. So we have created problem statement from all the real issues. So that is on-premises database suffers from very high running cost. So it is very high cost effective to run these on-premises database. And coming to next statement, frequent performance issues. So it can't perform the frequent performance uh, frequent queries on these databases which are on premises, storage capacity issues and database management issues. So we have created this problem statement. Depending on these, we move our on-premises database to RDS database. So Coming to Amazon RDS, which is a database that we are going to transfer our on-premises database onto RDS. Amazon RDS allows the user to create and operate a relational database in the cloud, which is a cost-effective and easy way to manage solutions compared to on-premises database, and also helps us to reduce the manual intervention on the database task. It offers you different types of RDBMS like Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, PostgreSQL, and MySQL, and MariaDB. These are all the different types of databases. So, what are all the advantages that RDS owns when compared to on-premises databases? So, coming to that, highly scalable. Scaling the database computer and storage resources with a few mouse clicks or through API call and doesn't require downtime at all. Fastness. Coming to fastness, faster access to relational database enabled using Amazon RDBS, command line interface or simple API calls in minutes. No need for infrastructure provision. Available and durable. Amazon RDS synchronously replicates the data in different availability zones to a standby instance. Amazon RDS has features which include automated backups. Easy to administer. No fees to in the task of administration because Amazon RDS can be managed easily from the AWS management console or through the RDS GLA or through simple API calls to access the capabilities of production ready relational database in minutes. Coming to the cost, it is inexpensive because on-demand pricing using reserved instances pricing helps users with no upfront or long-term cost commitments. Coming to the security, Amazon RDS makes it simple to control network access to your database. Amazon RDS database instances secured using Amazon VPC, which enables you to connect to your existing IT infrastructure using encrypted IPsec VPN. So these are all the advantages of Amazon RDS. Coming to the disaster recovery solutions of Amazon RDS. The important measurements in disaster recovery services for ensuring business continuity are recovery point objective and recovery time objective. These are RPO and RTO. So coming into RPO and RTO, RPO is the age of lost data that an organization must recover from backup storage to perform its normal operation to resume when a disaster strikes. So RPO is about from when. So coming to RTO, it is recovery time objective. Is about how much time following a disaster an organization tolerates are needed to resume normal operation. So RTO is a maximum amount of time downtime an organization can afford to have. Next, into cloud RDS implementation. So how we gonna implement the RDS and how we transfer our data to RDS. This migration from on-premises to AWS RDS cloud will be carried out in multiple phases and modules. These are the modules. So this implementation can be done in multiple steps. These steps are requirement gathering, hardware and software requirement, configuration and setup, RDBMS implementation, migrating data to cloud. So these are all the steps or modules involved in RDS implementation. Next, coming to migration benefits. There are many benefits from migrating on-premises to AWS RDS. Performance. So CPU performance has increased a lot when compared to uh, on-premises and coming to cost, when you can see the variability from 1 year cost to 1 year cost of on-premises and RDBMS, which was $243,450 for a year when deployed in on-premises. So the same was like $32,450 in AWS RDS, there is a drastic change in the cost incurred. So coming to scalability, you can auto scale the EC2 servers for more requirement of the storage, which was not available in the on-premises servers. So work from anywhere. You can work from anywhere with the with you can just log into the Amazon console login. And DB maintenance. There are many services which are offered by AWS that manages your DB. So you don't need to maintain your databases. So in conclusion, as we know, every organization, companies, customers and end users cannot spend more money to construct data centers to manage their respective databases. Also, we know very high and large number of online and real-time transactions generate a huge amount of data. So, for which cloud databases are the solution for managing the data flows in and out and stored. Thus, the emerging new cloud databases are creating a new era in the database world. So, the transferring the databases from on-premises to RDS has many more advantages, as we have seen. So these are all the references that I have taken my topic from. So all these are above 2011, and thank you.